Hey guys, welcome to the review show. My name's Austin. Silent Night stars Joel Kinnaman and is directed by John Woo. On Christmas Eve, a man witnessed the death of his young son when the boy gets caught in a crossfire between warring gangs. Recovering from a wound that costs him his voice, he soon embarks on a bloody and grueling quest to punish those responsible. How the fuck do you fuck up a movie like this? Like, holy, I don't, fuck. Nothing was good in this movie. Not a single thing. I don't have a positive thing in this fucking movie. Not fucking one. It's like, oh, fuck. John, my man, John Woo. Not really my man because, not a lot of your movies are that good. But I like Face Off. I think Face Off is a classic, and a very good classic. It's not like a guilty pleasure classic. I think Face Off is a actually really good movie, and it's just like when I saw that like John Woo was doing this, was directing this movie, I was like, oh, okay, a Christmas movie from John Woo. This could be fun. If it's dumb action, it could be fun. It's not dumb action. It's very stupid action. It's not fun either. I don't know why my voice went like this. It's straight off right out of the bat, because the reason why this guy loses his fucking voice, the reason why he gets shot in the throat, is of his own fucking doing. It's not because of being part of, the crossfire where he gets shot and his son gets shot, but his son gets killed, but he survives, and he just gets sent off to the hospital. Is because after his son gets shot and dies, he chases these two gangs that are shooting each other that are in cars, and he runs for blocks and somehow catches up to these guys, and he really thought that was a smart idea. It's not like he's a badass police officer or anything like that either. He's just a random guy that has a somewhat normal job, like a mechanic job or something on those levels. And he's a very athletic person, even though he doesn't really work out or do anything. He catches up to these guys, thinks that taking a crowbar, smashing this gang's car's windshield is a good idea. NX, he runs away from him anyway to just get shot in the fucking throat. It's his own fucking doing. So him losing his voice is his own stupidity, and that's how the movie starts. And it's supposed to be this mystery, even though that we find out sort of a couple minutes after what happened. It's like, why couldn't the movie start where we see him playing with his son, and next he gets shot, and his son gets shot, and he gets shot in the throat. Why do we need to have this whole entire segment where he chases the gang and gets shot in the throat? It doesn't make any fucking sense. It's dumb. It makes him look it makes him look stupid. Even I get that he's bullying with rage, I gotta get revenge for my son. But no, it makes him look like a fucking idiot, because he doesn't he has no fucking training for this. We'll get to we'll talk about how he gets all badassery later. It's just a whole entire segment that we didn't fucking need. Like an hour of this movie we didn't even need either, really. That's also another thing. An hour of this movie is him training in his fucking garage, punching a dummy or stabbing a dummy, and watching YouTube videos how to fight. I don't know how many times that people have to say this. Watching YouTube, it's not. Training off of YouTube videos and punching a dummy is not the same thing of getting in a fight with a real guy. And he has maybe a tiny bit of struggle, but it doesn't really affect him that much. He doesn't really have that big of a struggle or anything. And people are gonna be like, well, you gotta suspend your disbelief because that's. See, I can suspend my disbelief. Fine, he can be an ordinary guy, and he gets into this badass training or whatever. But the problem is, it's a fucking hour of the movie. When people say I want to see him grow as a person, see him train, doesn't mean do it for a fucking hour of the movie and have him stay in this one location. How you can do a training montage, or air quotes training montage, then have him go after the gang and fail. He learns from his mistakes. That's what you call a character arc. Also, it takes a whole entire year. He waits a whole entire fucking year to go after this fucking gang. It makes no fucking sense. And when it comes down to the action, it's shot terribly. It's shot like bad. Like, nothing is fucking good in this film. No one talks in this fucking movie. It's like everyone got shot in the throat, or their vocal cords got ripped out of their throat. Like, dude, like the only characters sort of talking in this movie, there's like 3 lines, but most of it is over fucking radio or text messages. It's because so then they pay the actors less. So if they don't have the actors talk, they don't have to pay them that much. The texting part is the dumbest part. Having like the police radio is like whatever, fine. But whenever someone texts like this guy, it's for the dumbest fucking reason. Like the wife in this fucking movie doesn't like help like this guy that lost his son and helps him grieve through this situation. She just kind of just looks at him like, what a fucking loser. She doesn't like think of that, but she kind of gives off that looks like, man, this guy is a fucking baby. Our son died, I get it, but it's time to move on. Like, that's what the impression I was getting from, and she doesn't really give a shit. It seems like she doesn't really give a shit about him. She just texts him like a fucking simple actual yes or no question where he could just shook his head or nodded or anything. And she asks him like, hey, have you seen my keys? And he just, when she's like 5 feet away from him, I get this is not a big deal, but I'm gonna fucking mention it because I fucking hate this movie, so I'm gonna fucking gripe about everything. And when he's 5 feet away from her, and he just goes no, and she goes like, okay, well, I'm just gonna leave. Why even have this in the movie? I really wanted to know if she found her keys or not, or if she walked home that day, walked to work. We will never know. Somehow this guy, who is trained from YouTube videos, takes out these whole entire gang members, and they're like this is like the worst gang ever, because they can't. He is shooting them like blank in the chest, killing them with no problem, but they can't shoot them with SMGs or whatever automatic guns from 2 feet away. Like, this is the worst fucking gang ever. Like, I can understand if he's like a badass cop or someone like John Wick that's an assassin, and actually you just you accidentally killed a guy his guy's son that you don't want to mess with. Like, that's fine. But this is a fucking random dude who just like suddenly is fucking good at things, because I guess it takes a year to get good at, beating up guys by watching YouTube videos. That's not how that fucking works. And they just can't fucking kill him. And it's the fucking actual villain that they try to make up this, like, oh, he's like the fucking worst, like the leader of them. He's the most fucking terrible ass villain ever. He doesn't do anything in the movie besides like sit in his fucking room. And whenever our main lead sends him like one of his goons, I guess 2 fingers or whatever, and it says F U on, and it says F and U on on each of the fingers. And he's like mad, like, ah! It's like, did he know these guys? Like, did he know these fingers? Like, I don't fucking know. And the dumbest thing is that he figures out who this guy is by looking at a video okay, so one of his goons is like recording this whole entire sequence that's going on, I guess. And our main lead takes that guy's phone and shoots, and he's recording him shooting his goon that was recording the whole entire thing. But he doesn't show his face. He just goes, wait, hold on. I got this psychic sense that it's the guy that I shot in the throat a year ago. Oh, shit. He just figures it out. I don't fucking get it. What is this fucking movie? I wanted to walk out. I really did, because it was fucking boring. This might be my least favorite movie of all year. I thought fucking Joyride was gonna be awful. I thought Joyride was my worst movie I have ever seen of all year, but no, this really puts it up there. I don't understand. This is just bad. Nothing was good. The action sucked. The acting sucked. The writing sucked, even though there wasn't really that much writing when it comes to dialogue. But the screenplay sucked. I'm gonna give Silent Night an F. I fucking hate this movie. I don't want to ever talk about this movie ever again. I don't want to watch this movie, and you guys shouldn't go out and see this movie. Don't bother going to see this movie. Go see Godzilla -1. It is subtitles, but that is an awesome movie. If you want action and monster killing, you're gonna get all of that there. Or go, if you're not interested in seeing Godzilla or subtitles or whatnot, go see Hunger Games, Ballad of Song Snakes, Ballad Bird and Song Snake, it's a long title. I don't remember the title. There is Ballad Bird and Songs and Snakes in that title, but it's a really good movie. Go check out one of those two movies. Anyway, and I'm about to go see the Nicolas Cage Dream Scenario. That one might be also a great film I'm looking forward to. That review will go up to at some point this weekend. So I'll let you know, guys, about that one. But if you guys want to see a movie right now at this moment, go see Hunger Games or Godzilla -1. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Like always, I'll see you guys next review. Bye, guys.